Hi everyone, this is my honest review of the Xiaomi Mitu stroller. This stroller was launched in early 2019. I bought one and my opinion on it, avoid buying it. Why? Here are a few things. First of all, the hood is difficult to fold. The mechanism they created or designed on the sides is not smooth and it's very difficult for you to fold. Let me try to show you here from the camera. You can see it takes a lot of effort to fold the hood. Secondly, which is the most annoying part of the stroller, the foot brake right here. How it works is when you press your foot on the brake once, it will release some cables, which are basically brake cables like what you have on your bicycle, to release a pin that will lock onto the wheel on each side. Initially, when I opened this from the box, it was working fine. It was smooth, but once I started pressing the foot brake a few times, that was when the right wheel started to play. What happens is the cable on the right wheel is a bit longer than the one on the left. Therefore, the pin on the right wheel will protrude out most of the time, more than normal. And what happens is when the wheel spins, it will catch onto the pin and it won't be smooth, and over time it may wear up the plastic parts and kind of like damage it in the long run. So let me give you an example. Now, this is the left wheel. Let me lift it up and spin it. It's quite smooth, you don't hear any sound. Now, the right wheel. Yeah, you hear that? That is the sound of the pin protruding out and catching onto the wheel. So, I tried to ask Xiaomi for help. They didn't give any response. And so what I did was I tried to fix it myself. Because you can't go on using this stroller like this. You'll damage it in the long run. So what I did was I removed the two screws from the housing here. And tried to adjust the cable. Unfortunately, this is not like your bicycle cable where you have that adjustment knob to tighten or loosen. So I thought you might have to do it manually or, make some modifications. So unfortunately, when I pulled out, removing the upper housing is fine. The bottom housing is a bit tricky because it holds these two springs. And there's a U-shaped pin that popped out when I removed the bottom housing, and I don't know how to fit it back. And that U-shaped pin looks like this. Let me show you here. This plastic. That's the U-shaped pin. So I wasn't sure how to install it back because that pin is important because that is what locks the pins when you press it once and releases it when you press it twice. Without the pin, it only breaks when you push it down, but it doesn't keep it locked. So again, I went to Xiaomi Facebook page to ask the question, no reply. I went to their support service and they didn't want to entertain my inquiry and said it's not a Xiaomi product, and I was arguing with them. Mitu is part of Xiaomi. Aren't you all the same company at the end of the day? Yeah, you might operate differently, but I need a contact or support email from Mitu. And the only people that can get that for me is the Xiaomi support team. But yeah, they weren't helpful. And basically, it's been weeks with no reply. Now, this is very poor customer service. And I do not like to buy products from companies like this, because when you have a small issue like this, or it could be easily resolved. But I'm having no luck getting any advice, and therefore I don't recommend you people to buy this, because the way this thing is made, I'm pretty sure there are many units which have cables that are longer than it should be, and you will face this problem. So yeah, my advice is avoid Xiaomi products. Customer service is bad.